traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
A gliding license? What's that?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
Oh, but we've been gliding for
Yeah, you've been gliding all over.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a...
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding. I gave you your wind glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what Acting Grandmaster G...
An exam? What a pain in the butt! Then again, since Amber is the examiner...
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll... But we do need to respect the rules and glide. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic.
Wow, that's a big old book!
Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound...
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Anyway...
you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Sounds like it was a real the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean.
Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal animo slime. Apparently, if you pop an animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the... Oops, sorry. I put both books in this...
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
This is so embarrassing. It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to... What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed... Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish. You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there.
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
What's the hurry?
I'm all set up. Let's get same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get... past this final stage, you'll finally be able to just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Windborne Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What?
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside, but he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact but he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep...
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job.
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure... Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal marking.
Use your elemental sight and keep your... Ooh! Hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows! It's from a frame of a wind glider! How do we know if this was left by a strange bird or an anemo slime?
Anemo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an anemo slime?
Either way, let's make a strip of cloth with it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's...
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now?
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glide. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well?
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Quick, let's...
Thank goodness! The Knights of Favonius have arrived! The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked...
Hilly churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly churl camps around the...
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures... But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp. Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out into the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens.
Funny looking? In what way?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding.
Heavy object? The artifact? Tell me, did you see which way he...
I managed to catch...
Seems like a strong... Oh, and don't worry. As soon as...
Another test subject. Suffocate! You're open! You're open! With the wind! Wind blade! Suffocate!
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people,
The wrong
too.
test subject.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if the... Look where we are!
The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away. At the ready.
Just what will we come across this time?
I won't hold you back. Much.
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and you still had one stage to go in your exam.
Yeah, but what's that?
How about we make this the third?
Are you sure that's how the exam?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Prepare for takeoff! Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go! She can't keep up with me. Looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must—
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor! You can't escape!
I don't need to escape. There's no way—
Oh, it is—
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this?
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
So how did he get across? Can you see anything with your elemental sight? No?
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no, he's getting—
We can't hesitate any longer.
But—
Don't worry, I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it—
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God step.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible—
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage. Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it. But—
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good...
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make...
Amber, no! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Freeze! Freeze! I got careless. Freeze! Direct assault!
Here's something special.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Freeze!
All right, I got him. I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction In other words, the only way Raptor...
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by Little did he know, we're not...
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how... At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exams since then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all, no glide zone this, nope. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15, but I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. I'm not surprised, though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. Whoa, fighting talk. It seems you have no... Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, love. Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you...
Oh, brother. Jean? Seems she's talking. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point. If you are unable to promptly deal with the Storm Terror threat, then leave we can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues.
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favon.
It's not as crazy as you make. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinion. I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is fine. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be a
delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Snezhnaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui.
Oh, them? They're super famous! Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo God's Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it? Oh, let us head. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open. Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation.
That doesn't sound very good.
Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention— Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal— it hurts when I get close. Oh, I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special? I do not know what to make— Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers. Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace hangs in the balance. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything. Its change in size and power really is— But for the Knights of Favonius, our priority is to deal with the Grand Master entrusted the Knights of Favonius. I must get to the bottom. May the wind guide.
The monster making good use of elemental advantages. By the way, we need people for doing. We just need.
Didn't tell them. The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw. So you do remember him, that green guy. He looked just like that guy down there. What? That green guy disappeared! Use Elemental Sight to track him down. entrance lead to this wall?
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in West. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bard soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Stormterror. Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to...
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
Good day, Outlander. Seems we meet again. I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what are you...
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Storm...
Storm?
Hey! Cut it with the Amnesia Act! All right, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it? You really do have some wonderful... Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright, should she stand in the light. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. Thank you for that, and for purifying the teardrop crystal. But I have my own plans for—
Oh? And what—
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be go—
Hey, where are you running—
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that? As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know. Know what? Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Anemo, Barbados? Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Anemo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here? Maybe what's going after that wind? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
I'll race you there.
What's the hurry?
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the... Now then, you were saying someone... Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the... His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds. Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product. The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body. Feels much...
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was... As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected Yes, it was you. So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel. One of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of...
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's... Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
So how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want. Handle this. Hello there, sister!
May the Animo God bless you, young bard.
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current
Oh, what a blessing! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed. But once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing...
That's simply not acceptable! Wouldn't Storm Terror and...
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please,
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Oh, shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you—
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait! Huh? She didn't even but I have at least learned she didn't deny that the cathedral isn't. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favon, maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. I know you. You and Amber saved so what brings you here? Tasks from the act— Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicion— He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and Community Representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius?
Hey!
A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am—
It didn't work. I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. You see, the best warrior should always— Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing— Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have— Today we stand for free will! Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than— Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to write the grave—
How can it be a grave injustice?
But things are different for you. You are the super— Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk the guards here. If we manage to seize this opportunity—
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems your point being? Why does your decision—
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh? Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Boy, these stupid cities. Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run! Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Master D-Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your,
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be... But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. Ooh.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
What would you like? Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have...
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How...
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of...
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
I'll have a...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
Something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well...
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... He is Master D-Luke, the boss of... he's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel. Even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from and towards the Fatui? Weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like...
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers.
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you?
It depends.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range.
Very well.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information.
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here. Remember, don't forget our meeting tomorrow night.
We meet again, avid adventurer. Are your adventures going smoothly? That is the spirit. It seems that you have a wealth of experience under your belt now. Time to enjoy. The guild receives requests from far and wide each day, and assigns commissions to adventurers accordingly. These commissioned adventures are the main source of compensation for our guild.
What kind of commissions are they?
It is a mixed bag. Anything from running an errand for fellow citizens to dealing with monsters. Some are textbook, others, but you do not have to take my word for it. You should find out for yourself. Here you can find the details of. Please report back to me upon completion. There will be a generous reward waiting for you. Excellent. I knew I could. I await your return with great anticipation. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Yeah.